welcome to True Perspective, where we explore unconventional sources of inspiration from everyday encounters to unexpected adventures. I'll be bringing to you special people from all walks of life. They'll be sharing their stories from faith to family to parenting, careers, and immigration. Guess what? I'll also be talking to teenagers, young adults. They'll be sharing with us their experiences in life and the mindset towards certain issues and topics. You don't want to miss it one bit. Today, I want to share with you a part of my story. As time goes on, I'll share more and more of my life story. I hope this blesses and inspires you. Hello and welcome to True Perspective. My name is Joy Wankwo. A few years ago, I graduated from the university, and I thought to myself at that point that if I was ever going to go back to school, maybe for a master's degree or a postgraduate degree, I wasn't going to do it in Nigeria. I was so convinced that I wasn't going to do school in Nigeria. Anyway, after my graduation, I went on to live my life and I did stuff, looked for job, did a few things for myself, but things were not really picking up, were not really working out. I wasn't earning much and I was struggling. So one day, a friend of mine who we graduated together, but she went to law school. So sometime after graduation, she traveled abroad to study. And then we reconnected and she said, Joy, what are you still doing in Nigeria? All our people, all our friends, everybody has left you. I know it was just a joke, but she was just trying to say, you're not doing anything. Why don't you try your hands on, on study abroad and all that? And then, anyways, she said, just try. You never can tell what God, can do. And I said, all right, let's see how it goes. So I started thinking about it and just trying to figure out, the best way to go about it. Anyway, in the process, I was in church, one meeting with Pastor, and Pastor said in church that day, he said, you need to upgrade yourself, upgrade your skill, do better. Don't remain like just there. Improve yourself. And I thought to myself, I'm trying to get a better job. I'm trying my hands on different things. I'm not just there. How do I improve myself? How? And of course, I didn't really have the finance to do like a higher degree or something, but I was doing other things to help myself. When Pastor said that, I was like, okay, maybe this thing that Yinka said, my friend, had said earlier, that I'm going to really think about it. So I started. Then, back in the early 2000s, internet wasn't everywhere the way it is right now. So you had to go to what you call a cyber cafe to get your internet, to get your whatever you want to do on the internet done. So we had places, there are people who had invested in this internet business, and they'll have computers, like it's called a cyber cafe. So they have computers everywhere where you go, and then you buy like an airtime, and you buy airtime for like maybe 1 hour, so you get on the internet, or you sign up and you do all that, check your emails and do whatever you want to do. So that was how I started going to the internet to get my applications done. Again, you would ask me, which school was I going to apply to? I wasn't really sure. But that period in my community, Premiership League and Champions League was a big deal. even till now, still a big deal. So you have all these soccer clubs. You have Manchester United, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and all that. You have their fans all over the place. And then when the matches are going on, they would come, they'll go to different places to go and play, to go and watch the matches live. Now, in my parents' home at that time, we had a small space where my older brother was doing the sports cafe thing. So he had TV screens, and then he would subscribe to live TV, what you call the DSTV. They show those matches live, and then people would come and watch. So the people who came there, I think when they come to watch those matches, one of the soccer team that was, always in the noise and all that was Liverpool. So somehow I fell in love with Liverpool, and I started doing my research about the city and just wanting to know more about Liverpool. And so when I was going to do my application, the University of Liverpool was where I applied to. So I applied to study globalization and development in the University of Liverpool. That was in 2003. I found out that it was the name alone captured my heart. I don't know why, but it was a name that just stuck to me, and everything I was saying was Liverpool. Anyway, I applied, and then I got the admission. But again, the first admission you get when you apply, depending on the requirements, the first admission you get at that time was conditional offer. So I got a conditional offer, and I was asked to send in my transcripts. So and then you cannot send your transcript by yourself. The school has to send your transcript to the school where you're applying to. So I said, okay, now I have to go get my transcript. Now, it's so difficult to get transcripts from your school, the school you went to, you graduated from. I don't know why it's so difficult. I don't know why. I eventually got to school and tried to process it. I went back to my school, Ogun State University, and I tried to process it, which I eventually did. And thankfully, I had a lecturer who was my course advisor at that time. And I told him, sir, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get my transcripts. If there's any way you can help me so that the process, can pick up. And then he said, okay, why not? This is a very good one. And he actually helped me. And when the transcripts came out, it was addressed to the school, University of Liverpool, where I had gotten the admission from, and then they sent the transcript with the help of this other lecturer. They sent it to the school. So when the school got these transcripts, they now gave me an unconditional offer, which means I had gotten the admission into University of Liverpool. You would think that is the end of the story. Watch out for part 2, a continuation of the story. You don't want to miss it. See you then.